I enjoy seeing my students thrive in the community. It really it gives me a sense of purpose, and I'm able to contribute to something bigger and greater than myself. There's nothing more exciting than seeing my students working at the store, and they'll come running up and be really excited to see me, and it's neat being able to see them and see what they're doing as they've moved on and matured. And it's really special when I can have a student that I see who's had some career goals and they achieve those. So for example, I had a student once that wanted to be the mayor, and you know what? He's the mayor today. And I had a couple other students that wanted to, be a teacher, go into administration. And one of those students actually was my principal for several years at a previous school. So that's really amazing. I just really like to see them be successful. And I feel like I've got a good positive impact on some of that. I received the Teacher Creativity Grant from the Lilly Endowment a few years ago, and my proposal was to learn how to scuba dive. Now, mind you, I love the ocean. I love watching documentaries on it, but I'm very claustrophobic, and the whole experience was really, really scary. So during that time when I was learning how to dive, I remembered what it was like to be a student, and I remembered how intimidated they may feel or how scared they may feel the very first time they have to get up and give a speech or give a presentation. So I really like to stress on my kids to, be courageous and take those steps. And then also, once they get out there and they are doing those sorts of things, just to enjoy it, enjoy the experience. I mean, it may be a real stepping out of their comfort zone and they're uncomfortable, but that's okay to be uncomfortable. I do a demonstration of the lunar phases of the moon. And I will get Oreo cookies and we'll show a little video so they can get that background knowledge and they can watch the phases of the moon. And I will demonstrate how to twist the cookie apart and kind of carve out the different phases of the moon. So we do a little demonstration and we'll talk about it. Well, I had a student who was gluten-free, and I wanted her to participate. So thankfully, we had cookies that are gluten-free, and she was able to participate just like everyone else. We have to meet the students where they are. Students have to feel like they belong. We have to impart that sense of caring. I mean, I care about the students and their academic performance, but I care about them as people. And so at the beginning of the year, we do an All About Me project, and they put together a poster of themselves, and they will give me some facts and some, just tidbits about them. And it's really nice to be able to make some sort of a connection. And in all my years of teaching, I've never not found something that I have in common with my students. And even if it's the color of my car, oh yeah, I've got a white car too, and they're really hard to keep clean. But I've made the connection on something, even if there was nothing else that we had in common. You have to make students feel like they're a part of your class and that they're a part of your life. And again, I ask students about, how did you do at your soccer meet? How did you do on your algebra test that you took, yesterday? How did it go? And here is one final thought that I'll leave us with. It says, "Dear Mrs. V, you have really helped me fall in love with teaching. You are so kind and so sweet. I want to be just like you when I am older. You have made this year special, and I really love my cadet kids. I cannot wait to be a teacher someday too." And when you can have a student say that they want to be just like you in the classroom, there's no greater joy than that.